Fireworks, especially that's this time of year, leave it to the professionals. That's the most important thing that we can talk about. Anytime that we deal with fireworks, we as the general public just want to observe them. We don't want to actually partake in them. The biggest thing to remember is that there's going to be plenty of aerial displays celebrating America here in the area. We want to leave it to the professionals, and anything that we do would potentially cause us liability. So we want to stay away from personal fireworks use if at all possible. I know that's tempting. They sell them. The things that they sell in Virginia are legal here, but lots of people try to go to other states and then bring them in, and that is definitely illegal. So leave it to the professionals. Go have some fun, watch the fireworks, then go home. That's what we really want to drive home from the fire department's perspective.
As far as state law goes, I mean, we are really limited what we can have here.
Yes, sir. So the State Fire Marshal's Office in Virginia posts a permissible fireworks listing. It's available on their website at Virginia Department of Fire Programs. Just go to their website and it lists them. Anything that we sell in the county is legal. In the state of Virginia, we go and verify that and then issue them permits. Outside of that, anything else that you might bring into the state, like I said, is illegal and is punishable by the Code of Virginia.
And that's what we're dealing with the law here. I mean, I know you want to. Some people want to do it up, but yes, like you say, go to places that where the professionals are doing it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That is the stance that we take here in the Fire Marshal's Office in Stafford County in general. Leave it to the professionals.
Tough time for you guys because everybody wants to try to get away with things, and you guys have the law to follow.
Yes, sir. So we're there primarily to keep it safe. That's our job. We just want to make sure everybody goes home at night with all of their fingers, and had a good time and enjoying the 4th of July celebrations that are done by professionals that are highly regulated by the state, highly regulated by the federal government, and they know what they're doing. Leave it to them.
Most of the injuries we find come from, of course, burns. It's about 40% according to the Consumer Product Safety Committee. Mostly to your hands, mostly to your fingers, also your eyes and your face. So definitely dangerous. As Dan was saying, leave it to the professionals. There's plenty of shows to go see that you can enjoy out there and keep yourself safe.
I've seen cases where people have gotten real hurt because they've either thought that it's not going to go off or you get too close to something.
Yeah, the safety recommendation on that is if it doesn't go off the first time you light it, don't try to relight it. Just put it in a bucket of water and get away from it. And I think that'll help.
The heat that they put off too. I mean, they're even sparklers. You don't tend to think that, but sparklers get pretty hot.
They do. Sparklers get way hotter than probably most people would think. Roughly around 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So that can do a lot of damage. So you want to make sure you, if you have your kids using them, have an adult supervising them, and take them away as soon as they're done. Another good recommendation, stay away from alcohol. That seems to lead to a lot of firework courage. So try to avoid that on that if you're going to be messing with fireworks. Again, just go out and see the professionals do it. That'll keep you safe.
Firework courage, that is something we want to stay away from.
Yeah.
Last year, just in 2020, we directly contributed 3 structure fires to fireworks. And a couple of those were fireworks that weren't intended to be set off in Virginia. So it's very important that you understand if you do, even if they're illegal fireworks, you're responsible for what happens. So if something doesn't happen the way it's planned and a fire occurs, you could be held civically or even civilly, or criminally responsible for any damages that occur. To property or injuries, or even to the firefighters coming out to assist with the emergency. So that's something to take into account whenever you decide to use fireworks in a private venue.
I guess that means you should have water nearby too then.
Absolutely. So anytime you purchase fireworks, doesn't matter what shape, size, what they do, they always have that warning label on there that says, have a bucket of water nearby. As soon as the fireworks are complete, ensure that they are placed and completely soaked in that bucket of water. We say leave it in there for at least 24 hours. Never place them in any type of paper or plastic bag. Just because you think they're out doesn't mean they're out. So leave them in that soaking water for at least 24 hours and then discard them appropriately.
Well, and we see it all the time, or you see it all the time,
sir.
like with when somebody will put coals or something like that by the back door in a plastic bucket, and it can set a deck on fire.
Yes, sir, and that could take hours. It could take overnight. It could take the next day before the conditions are just right to where the fire starts and no one's around anymore, because that they've moved on from whatever that event was, and they might have left their residence, and then they come back to us being there to deliver them some bad news. So that's just something to always take into account, and always, if you do anything with any type of material that is combustible that you lit on fire for any reason, ensure that it's fully extinguished and soaked for at least 24 hours.
And if you suspect, I guess, something has caught fire, call 911.
Immediately call 911 and get the professionals there to help you out and mitigate the problem and have the best possible outcome. Yes, sir.